Does Cissnei exist? According to the canon of FF7, everything that happened before Zack died is still canon, right? I wanted to make a quick little video. Where is Cissnei? The last time we saw Cissnei, she was trying to keep Zack alive. There's a lot of characters that fell off the map with Remake, but even Consul got his flowers. Cissnei provided companionship to Zack throughout Crisis Core. Since there was only 2 leading female roles in Crisis Core, Cissnei was the substitute in Midgar for Aerith, being that she never left the slums. She received little to no backstory at all. She was like a nobody. She only served the purpose of like when Zack came back from like heavy missions, somebody that he could speak to. This at the third, he also took a vacation with her for whatever reason to Costa del Sol. Actually, there was a reason. It was because he needed some cooldown time after he killed Angel, some time away from the job. And before Crisis, most of the Turks were said to go into hiding right after the Battle of Zarkaniad when they got everybody out of Midgar. The Zarkaniad, or however you say his name, the Zarkaniad incident happened prior to Zack's last stand, which Cissnei was involved in trying to save this man. So that leads me to think, where is she in Remake? Did she just up and fall off the map? Did she at least put in a 2 weeks notice at Shinra? With the direction that the remake's going, we know that the timeline is all fucked up. And I feel like with the timeline being messed up and the way they messed up the timeline, they only did this so they can canonize so much randomness that they had in the compilation. The people that didn't make it back for remake, the people that never made an appearance in OG, the timeline divergence is for them. So my theory is, I think Cissnei is gonna serve a major plot device for Zack's rebirth. And this goes for every character that hasn't been seen in OG. What's the best way to implement all these brand new characters that you came about in the compilation into remake? How do you make that make sense? Let's round up all the people that we know for a fact that don't exist in the OG game, and when we make this timeline divergence, throw them all into Zack's story. Hear me out, I'm talking about Consul, Cissnei, Verdant, Elf, Shotgun, so many more that don't have a part to play in the original timeline at all. But if you were to bring them back, you would have to honestly bring them back to Zack's timeline, because they could do no wrong, they could do no harm to the actual OG timeline. Things will play out the exact same way, probably, with the addition to the side characters that never got their own light. I feel like Zack's Terrier timeline will serve an existence only to bring back and canonize characters that weren't in the original game, including Cissnei. And that's the video, people. Short and sweet. And for everything FF7 wise, like, comment, subscribe, and play Sion.